Hello and welcome. Here we go. We are on the next chapter, chapter 7 of Final Fantasy 1. It's time to take on the Sea Fiend and release the Kraken. So we'll get started here by resupplying over here at Crescent Lake. And we'll just run in here, grab our supplies. I'll cut that out because, you don't really care about me buying items in an item shop. We're just going to resupply on some heals and go ahead and hit the end. So the first thing we need to do is find this little town that is on the coast. Well, this little town that is on the coast of this other continent. Once we find it, we need to look for a big honking desert and land by it, travel through it, and go to an oasis. So it takes a few minutes to kind of find where we're going, but once we get it, we'll be fine. Yeah, there's the Castle of Steel. It just takes a few minutes to kind of get your bearings and find out where we're going here. There we are. There you can see the town. That's where we're going to be going to eventually. And we're going to land our airship right over here and travel through this desert. And as you can see, right on the other side of these this woods, right here is an oasis. We want to buy a bottle. Now the bottle's pretty expensive. It's about 50k. So make sure when you come here, you buy that. You have 50k on you, so you can buy that bottle. And it is required. You need it. Then we're going to go down to the river, get our canoe out, and take that up to the town up here. I don't remember the town's name, but I don't remember most of the town's names around here, so yeah. Oops, overshot it a little bit. That's okay. So let's go into the town. Now you can resupply here if you want. You can also upgrade some spells, weapons. Well, actually, I don't know if there's very much in the way of weapons. Anyway. You can upgrade as much as you want, as much as they have for you anyway. Now I walk over here towards the end, because I like to stay in the end, and then it looks like a little well there. Go ahead and go into your items and use the bottle. Now go ahead and, like I said, I stay at the end. After this, we'll head back out and we have to go to another town that we passed on the way here. It's kind of tucked up in a valley between these mountains, so it's fairly easy to find. And we're going to go there, and we need to meet a ferry. So there's definitely some back and forth in this chapter, but that's okay. So this is going to be one of the longer videos. That's the way it works out. Okay, so back in our airship, and we are going to head to this little town. Like I said, it's nestled in this valley between these mountains, and it's pretty easy to find. There we go, right there. So you can see it right there. We can land our ship right next to it. And we're going to go in this town. So when we go in here, we're going to go west and to the north. If I remember right, I think. So we go up here, go on this path that you see right down, or right up here. Keep following this path. and then go east through the trees here. It's kind of like you did to get to the circle of sages. Now up here in this fountain, or this lake area, you'll meet the fairy, and she is going to give you oxtail, which will let you breathe water, so that you can go fight the kracken, and restore light to the water orb. So won't that be nice? So now we are going to go back to that town that we just released the fairy in. We opened the bottle, so that town that is on the coast. So like I said, there's definitely some back and forth on this in this chapter, but we're getting close. We're getting close to the end, so that's another reason why this is a little bit bigger than previous chapters. It's kind of hard to believe that we're this close to the end of Final Fantasy. Go ahead and land here again, and go back to the town. And this time I remembered and didn't overshoot it. So there we go. Now you want to go east, and then take this path to the south and go east again until you get to a submarine. Right over this bridge, and now I'll go east. And there's a submarine we're going to jump into, and that is going to take us to the underwater temple. So, the underwater temple is where we will find the water fiend, but there is also a lot of loot here, and a lot of stuff that you should take the time to pick up. There's also a lot of difficult monsters, and these sharks aren't that big of a deal, but the ones to really watch out for are the sea trolls with the lobsters. Watch out for that mob because of the poison, and it's not fun. But the really dangerous one are the ghosts. Now I'm gonna show you an item that you can pick up here that will dramatically help you with the ghost. It's called the Mage Staff. And that will, it seems to be really effective against ghosts, or possibly just undead in general, I don't know. And that will help out a lot, because they can wipe out a party, and that's no fun. But we will be in this temple for quite a while. It's a lot of fights. That being said, you can gain some levels here. You can definitely gain some gold. So if you're, underpowered, or you just want to do some training, it's a good place to do it. And there are treasure chests everywhere. There's the Mage Staff. Now that is going to come in really super handy. And the way you use the Mage Staff is, you will go to items when you're in the battle screen and just use the item rather than attacking with it. That way, it will hit every NPC. So that's the difference with that staff, and that's kind of the cool thing about it. Now, as you can see, it's not as effective when it comes to live targets, but boy, when it comes to those ghosts, it hits them real hard. And sometimes you find empty chests, but mostly you're gonna find a lot of gold, and there's some opal armor, bracelets, a body helmet, I think, gauntlets. Anyway, it's all really good stuff, and definitely equip it for your knight. It's a light axe. You can pretty much just sell that. It's not gonna do much, I don't believe. And I do usually stop and fight these sharks because they're not too difficult, and like I said, there's a level for us. So we just hit 21 with 2 of our members. And here are the ghosts. So these can really hurt you. But use that mage staff, because look at the numbers it just pulled on them. It hits very hard. And so we actually made pretty quick work out of them. That won't always be the case, but it is pretty effective. And it does take me, a little bit to kind of catch my bearings in this temple, and to make sure that I'm not missing any major loot items. I did this without a guide, so, I do get a little sidetracked from time to time. Not really sidetracked, just I don't necessarily have a direct path to everything that I'm going to. Definitely keep a sense of exploration alive in the game. Kind of bring back that feeling, that you had 30 years ago when this game first came out. Isn't that crazy? 30 years ago. Here's some more ghosts. We got 4 of them this time, and it's a little bit more challenging. And these ghosts can hit. They can hit hard. Like I said, they can really mess up your party in a hurry. And after some of the fights, if I need to heal, I will go ahead and do that. I don't necessarily show that every time, because essentially it's just me hitting the heal button, 20 times over, and drinking a heal potion. So just know that I am doing that, and I am drinking heal potions, and your eyes are not playing tricks on you. Doing a little bit of rearranging, and giving you a look at what I have in my armor inventory. So we do have the opal body, which adds a lot of defense. It's a lot stronger than anything we've had up until this point. And once in a while you run into these big crowds of shags. You can't really run from them. So if you hit them with like the Zeus gauntlets or lightning, that will wipe them out fairly quickly. And by the way, these Zeus gauntlets cast like lightning, and it does it on all of them, so it's a really good piece of equipment, and I have that with my thief. Yeah, my thief. And we'll hear a ghost again. So the ghosts are worth a lot of gold and decent experience. It's just that they will really drain your heal potions and your magics if you let them. So you definitely want to be as effective as possible and kill them as quickly as possible. All while balancing and saving yourself enough magic to kill the kracken at the end. So there's that. And sometimes, like I said, I do some backtracking here and there and get turned around, and thank God it's not a real maze or a really big maze anyway. Now when you hit this level, the second level, you can see there's mermaids in these buildings. You can talk to those mermaids and get more information about the world of Final Fantasy and what you're going to have coming up with like the Mirage Tower and the Fiend of Wind, just some basic lore and stuff like that. But you will not find any monsters on this level, so that's kind of nice. You can go exploring and treasure hunting to your heart's desire, and you will not be attacked, so that is a good thing. There is lots and lots of gold, lots of treasure. Shield, might as well go ahead and equip that. And I have been really regretting that I didn't take 2 nights. I really wish I had. I mean, the thief is okay, but I fail to see how it has helped me at all. Especially not over having another night. It is kind of hard to navigate around here because some water all over here and there, and you start to go down a path and then you can't backtrack. So this temple can be a bit of a headache when it comes to that stuff. There's nothing we can do here. We just have to go back downstairs. Maybe we can get to the other side of the temple. The part that we can't access from here. Obviously, there's no treasure left. I can see the stairs, why can't I get to them? That's what I mean, that's what the pain of this temple is. It's like, little water squares all over that you can't walk past. All the way around. Bye, mermaids. See you later. Alright, so let's head over and see if we can find some different stairs. Here. Loot a chest on the way, of course. Nope, it was empty. Must already looted it. Another chest. It is empty. I think I already looted that one too. So as always, the fights that I fight, I speed up, and the ones that I run from, I just cut out. So if you see a flash, then it's a fight that I ran from that wasn't worth fighting. And really, some of the ones that are worth fighting are these ghosts. That's why you see me fighting them. On top of that, you can hardly ever get away from them when you try to run. So it's almost like you might as well fight them because you're going to waste however many turns trying to get away, and you're not going to get away most of the time. So you might as well just, you know, fight from the beginning. There are some stairs. Okay, let's go there. Now we're on the first level. There we go. And heal up just a little bit here. Been cutting that out primarily, but this will, you can kind of see how much I went through. I start off with 99 heal potions, so yeah, we're down to 34. So, you know, every ghost fight, you have to use some of these. And I do recommend using your heal potions over your magics. Save your magics for the boss. And of course, use your heal staff. Your white wizard, use that heal staff. Because that's going to give you like 25 or 30 health every turn for every character. So it's not a lot, but it's something for free. So you might as well. Nope, can't get in there. Follow the truck and go down these stairs. There we go. Now maybe we can get to the other part. On the loot. And of course, nothing in there. Just a long walk. So when you come through here, you can totally not go this way. Because there is nothing here. Oh yeah, you can't get in there either. It messes me up because it looks like doors. It's hard to tell the difference sometimes. And go ahead and kill the shark and poke this eyeball and, well, eye. There we go. Now we're going to go north here. Up these stairs. I'll go up the other stairs. And continue looting the buildings, the chests and stuff. Might have to kill some sharks first. Go back down these stairs. Up in here, there's a couple chests. Go ahead and grab those. There's some gold. Don't remember what's in this one. More gold. I'm gonna go out here and down these stairs. And we've got the Shag Gang. So like I said before, use your Zeus gauntlets or lightning. I can cut right through all of them in a hurry. They're not really dangerous, they're just annoying that there's so many of them. It takes forever to get through a turn. Oh, and we got more ghosts. Yay. Now, something else you can use with the ghost is the white mage can use her harm 2 or harm 3 if you have that. That is effective against ghost. Loot these chests. Oh, there's gold. And a fight. Now these water, they're kind of like water elementals, just the same as you've had the earth and the fires and ice and all that stuff. So it's really about the same thing. They may have a little bit more health than the previous ones. Traveling to the west, just so I can see if there's some more to loot, and there is. I got some chest here, some gold. I'm gonna have to drop some equipment there. Oh, there we go. Okay, yep. Sometimes you don't have any choice other than to just drop stuff you have. Because you're going to get a lot more if you sell a silver bracelet than you are if you keep a pair of, gloves or what have you. So it's worth dropping it and buying the stuff back that you drop if you have to. At least that's my plan. I haven't done it yet. That's my plan. That's another light axe. Okay. And we are almost there. We're almost to the kracken. More gold. So after this, you'll definitely be able to, sell a bunch of your stuff and also upgrade your equipment. Any equipment that you can buy that's better than what you have, go ahead and do that. Also, you can buy your highest level spells, and that's what I would focus on, would be to spend the money on the spells, because you're gonna have a new sword. You're gonna have a new sword actually made that you'll do the end of the game with, the Excalibur, but that'll be in the next chapter, so you won't have to worry about buying anything for the night. Go up these stairs, continue up this path, through this building, and we have some more water elementals to take out. I call them elementals. They're not really called that, but I call them that. Go ahead and do a little touch up. Because the waters can actually hit you decent too, if you get a group of them. So keep that in mind. This building. Go around and up, and here we go into this building. There is the kracken. So go ahead and heal up, get ready for a boss fight. And you can see we went almost completely through all of our heal potions. So that is something we'll do in the next chapter 2, will be resupply. But that should be no big deal with all the money you just picked up here, right? Alright, so for this boss fight, nothing special. Just keep whacking the kraken with your knight. Your thief, you can either hit it or use your Zeus gauntlets. Both are about as effective as the other. And your white mage, you can be doing your heal staff, your healing spells, and your buffs, like through your invis. And your black mage, go ahead and just hit it with your most powerful spells. So for me, that would be like Lightning 3. And that's really all there is to it. It probably has a little bit more health than the last 2 fiends you fought, but it's just it's not hard, you know, essentially. Which is good, because you really don't want to have to come back here. It's a long walk. But it can hit, and it can definitely hurt you. So, don't underestimate it. And this is why I said to save your magics, your healing magics, because it's much more important and more effective to use them in the boss fight. Because you want to keep your party alive, if possible. Because you do get a big chunk of XP at the end. Lightning 3 just tears it up. Boom, boom. There he goes. Alright, so that's it, my friends. That is chapter 7. You just defeated the water fiend, so we will go ahead and light the water orb. And next time, well, it'll be pretty much the end of the game. I might separate it into 2 parts. We have a few things we have to do before going to the actual Mirage Tower. And yeah, we actually had a fight after this. Can you believe that? That's never happened before, but whatever. Anyway, it'll probably be 2 parts, and we're getting close to the end of the game. So there we go. Well, until next time, I will see you later.